Welcome back to this franchise mode series. I hope everybody is doing well. This week we'll be playing 2 away games in the exact same stadium against 2 different opponents. So I assume we'll just be staying in the New Jersey area rather than coming back for the week between the 2 games. We've got the New York Jets coming up first, who have a very strong defense, and then we have the Giants, who drafted an X-Factor quarterback. Well, I don't know if they drafted him as an X-Factor, but he is an X-Factor now, so they certainly have a lot of potential on offense as well. But Saquon Barkley won't be playing for them as we take a look at the awards from last week, and we see Deshaun Watson made it in with his 283 pass yards, 6 passing touchdowns, did throw 2 interceptions, but also got 68 rushing yards, so a strong performance from him in week 11. And then we lead off from there, taking a look at week 10, and Patton, the Giants quarterback, was in the team of the week there, and of course Lavonte David on the defensive side. But now we take a look at an opportunity for a breakout player, which we don't get enough of, not nearly enough of. It's a little bit frustrating, to be honest, because it's an incredibly fun mechanic and we'd like to get a chance for those things more often. But let's see who it's going to be about this week. It's going to be about Noah Spence, who is already a star development, so he would move into the superstar category if we were able to be successful with this one. And then we take a look at this. The X Factor this week is going to be Le'Veon Bell. Now, he is a very good player. We know that. We'll try and slow him down if that's possible. I don't know, but we'll certainly try and do our best when we play against the Jets. And let's get into that game. We're going to try and hold him to 1 or fewer rushing touchdowns, and let's see if we can do that as the Jets kick off to start this game, which means Wilson, the speedster, is going to be back to receive that already across the 30 and then gets stopped, as there wasn't a great block there from Brait, but it also wasn't great just to run into the defender as we start a little bit slow here, struggling on 2nd and 18, trying something there and losing even more yards, setting up 3rd and 21, and this sack will end our drive at our own 9-yard line. Luckily, a good punt with some strong wind gets the Jets at the 20-yard line, and there Lavonte David in, forcing a fumble, is picked up by Le'Veon Bell. He's stopped by Noah Spence, and so 3rd and 9 to start the Jets drive, and in some trouble and taken down by Vita Vea. Sam Darnold not able to let go of the ball. Vita Vea playing incredibly well in his contract year, and now the offense with a chance to start fresh and doing a little bit better, but 3rd and 10 from the 37-yard line and not getting the ball out to Miller. It is broken up by this strong Jets defense. Only 3 points right now, but this Buccaneers defense is equally strong as Shaq Barrett gets a sack there. 3rd and 6, Le'Veon Bell making one man miss on the cutback, making another man miss, being tackled at the 40-yard line. That is classic Bell right there. Now 2nd and 10, and it's play action off that run, and a completion, but it's forced out by Tracy Battle, who picks it up himself. Tracy Battle with the forced fumble. It was Jamison Crowder with the catch. Battle running straight downhill, didn't slow down whatsoever, just popped that ball out and recovered it himself. And now a chance for the offense to get a little bit more. And Darius Guice taking a big hit from Jamal Adams there. He wanted the smoke and he got 110% of it. And we didn't manage to do anything else on the drive. The Jets have the ball back, continuing with Le'Veon Bell. A solid stop for Lavonte David. Now Devin White coming through the middle with a sack. 2 of the best middle linebackers and on the same team. It's really not fair to opponents as we have the ball back on offense, trying to get something here, but another 3rd and 10, but this time Miller catches it, just stopped inches short. We were able to convert it here with a sneak, but unfortunately holding on the offense will bring that one back, and of course on 4th and 10 we're going to punt it, so the Jets get the ball back. And now Le'Veon Bell stopped on 3rd and 1 by Tracy Battle, who's having a great game. We'll see it from the sideline. Tracy Battle just getting there in time with a solid tackle to stop Le'Veon Bell getting the first down. And you can see we're really struggling to run the ball here, but we're not giving up on it. And Darius Guice was able to find something there, quickly breaking to the outside. And now we're at the 11-yard line. Deshaun Watson finding some time, finding his receiver, and it's Scott Miller thrown into the end zone for a touchdown. Scott Miller only becoming a bigger and bigger part of this offense week after week. Now 3rd and 4 for the Jets, looking for a receiver, finding him. It's Jamison Crowder for the first down. 2nd and 2, Le'Veon Bell running to the outside and getting the first down, but not much more. And on the play, getting injured. Now he did cause us some problems, Le'Veon Bell, but now it's him out of the game, and it's Callaway in instead. And only time will tell how that affects the Jets offense, as Sam Darnold here has plenty of time in the pocket, is finally knocked down by Noah Spence. A forced fumble and 2nd and 23, and if I understand the rules correctly, I believe that upgrades Noah Spence. I'm not sure. And we make a big mistake here. We're trying to just shut down the pass, but Tracy Battle lets Jamison Crowder get behind him He was the last line of defense, but he got in front of him just trying to shut down the passing option, which was stupid, and it allows this touchdown. So now only a 3-point lead with 30 seconds left in the first half. We weren't able to do anything, so the Jets start with the ball in the second half, but quickly, early on, Robbie Anderson gets injured. Now, he will be back at one point, but not straight away, as we get the ball back on offense and get a first down there with a nice run by Darius Geis. Now looking for Scott Miller, just throwing it too high. That's not a matchup that's ever going to work, is throwing a high ball for Scott Miller. It was not thrown perfectly anyway, but it was just a mistake. And on 3rd and 3, they get a first down here. And now the Jets are moving down, trying to get some points and either tie this game up or get the lead. But they're not going to get it there as Raheem Lindsley comes in for a sack. And now we have the ball back, and on 3rd and 2, Darius Geis breaks through 2 tackles, and Darius Geis is clean into the end zone. It's not something we've seen a lot of this season, and against one of the better defenses, he's able to break through and break off a long touchdown run, just breaking through that final tackle, pretty much doing everything himself. And now 1st and 10 for the Jets. Sam Darnold in trouble, but shakes off a man. Sam Darnold throws the ball away, and he rescues that situation and keeps the drive alive. Now at the 33-yard line, and Robbie Anderson back in the game catches that one for a first down. 3rd and 2, Darnold looking to pass, is hit as he throws that one. It's a badly thrown ball, and it was incomplete, so they settle for the field goal, making the score 17-10 with 1 minute 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And now Watson running out to the right looking for Godwin and finding him, but unfortunately his foot was out of bounds, setting up a 3rd and 10 eventually, and finding over the middle. It's Justin Watson for the first down, just shy of the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Darius Geis looking for something, getting absolutely nothing though, apart from that one big run. It's been a tough day. And there we see why the Jets rank 2nd in the league against the rush. 3rd and 16 now, looking for Scott Miller again. Not a great thrown ball. Luckily, they did nothing with the possession. On 2nd and 10, we get a first down from Chris Godwin as we have the ball back after they, of course, punted. So now 17-10, 10 minutes left in this game. And Mike Evans, for one of the first times in this game, getting involved and losing the ball there. Gets knocked out by Poole. Luckily, he kicks it out of bounds and we keep possession. 3rd and 4, and it's not a completed pass there. An attempt to get it to Walter Nelson. And 2nd and 5, looking near the end zone there, but getting it out. And Robbie Anderson getting a big first down all the way down to the 29-yard line. A 1st and 10 now. Sam Darnold with time in the pocket, looking for his receiver. And it was almost picked off by Tracy Battle, going over the receiver there, but not getting there. And now on this screen, Vita Vea is chasing. He doesn't have the speed, but Tracy Battle knocked the ball out. Vita Vea has got it. He's running. Will Sam Darnold get blocked? Vita Vea's got a chance. He doesn't quite get the touchdown. Stopped at the 1-yard line. The poor man was already running behind the screen pass, was completely out of energy as he got towards the end zone and wasn't able to get in. Sam Darnold able to bring him down just inches short of the end zone on 3rd and goal, finding the receiver Chris Godwin, and that gets the touchdown. We should have given him a fullback dive or something, let him get his touchdown. And now 1st and 10 for the Jets, trying to make up for that one, going over the middle for a nice first down. 1st and 10 again from the 43, and throwing an interception, looking for Jamison Crowder. It was a pick that Tracy Battle wasn't able to make in a similar situation, but Sean Murphy Bunting comes down with this one. A nice tiptoe catch, even though it wasn't quite required there. On a 3rd and 8, a first down by Mike Evans, holding onto that ball as CJ Mosley tackles him. 1st and 10 now for Watson, and he finds his receiver Scott Miller, the first down machine. Coming soon, maybe touchdown machine. He's already scored one in this game, and there's the tackle at the 2-minute warning. Now a play action, trying to get a first down to keep the clock running. It's not really a close game, but we're not just going to run out the clock either when we've got a chance here. 1st and goal from the 2, and it's a completion to Scott Miller. Change his name. He's no longer the first down machine. He's the touchdown machine. Scott Miller is becoming Julian Edelman there. I made the comparison. What am I, racist? 1st and 10 now, and it's a nice run there, getting out of some contact and getting the first down. And 1st and 10, and Sam Darnold is looking to pass. He's got time in the pocket, but he's got nobody open. Finally finds an open receiver there. It was a linebacker in coverage against the receiver. Eventually he would come open, and now Jamison Crowder making a man miss and finally being brought down by Tracy Battle. 1st and 10 inside the 20-yard line. A wide open receiver there. Robbie Anderson getting knocked down by Jamel Dean. 2nd and 1, 30 seconds left in the game. Another good completion. Sean Murphy Bunting just stopping this one. Again, a mismatch there. 1st and goal from the 2-yard line, going over the middle, and it's Dion Buchanan coming in to spell for one of those two linebackers. Buchanan, we loved him in early seasons, but Devin White absolutely took over that spot, and rightfully so. But now Dion Buchanan gets a chance here and gets an interception in the end zone, well deserved. And now we get some nice upgrades to Deshaun Watson, Tracy Battle, Carl Davis III, and Jamel Dean. Well-deserved upgrades for those guys and makes this team a lot better as we go into the next game. Same place, so there's not really much happening in between because we don't have to drive very far. It's the same stadium we just played in, and here we go against the Giants. All that's changed is the colours and the opponent, of course. But here we go, Wilson returning this ball again. He's over the 25-yard line, doesn't get much further before he is stopped to the 27. But we started strong on offense and we joined the team here at the 35-yard line, and Scott Miller with a catch on a similar route where Deshaun Watson had thrown 2 interceptions in the last game. Now Darius Guice looking for the end zone but getting stopped at the 2-yard line, giving the ball back to him, and this time finding the hole, getting in for the touchdown. A very strong start for the offense here. So now it's time for the X-Factor quarterback for the Giants, and he finds his receiver easily there, Evan Engram. And now on 1st and 10, letting the running back go, jumping over Tracy Battle there. You can't blame him for not wanting to get hit by Battle, but who knows what kind of repercussions that move will have later on in the game as Vita Vea gets a sack here on Patton. I mean, he's more than earned his money, and now I'm starting to consider re-signing him if we can even afford him. Now Shaquille Barrett there gets the sack, but unfortunately with a face mask, so rather than 2nd and 18, it's 1st and 10 from the 22. The handoff here down the middle. It's Battle with the tackle. Not really a fierce one there, but a safe one. As they go on 3rd and 1, the play action, it works well for them. Patton's got time in the pocket. Noah Spence isn't doing anything. He finds his receiver, Cooper Kupp, at the sideline there. Out of bounds at the 3-yard line. And now on 2nd and goal, just coming straight down, Levante David probably has more sacks than your favourite defensive end this season, and Chris Godwin gets a first down there as all they got was a field goal. So the score 7-3 and a chance on 3rd and 4, but it's knocked incomplete, and it's 10-3 as we had to settle for a field goal. Patton now in the pocket, finding Sterling Shepard over the middle. It's Levante David with the tackle. 3rd and 12, the defense sets up here, but a completion and a missed tackle and a couple more missed tackles, and finally brought down, but not before he gained a bunch of yards. A handoff there, and Tracy Battle making the tackle, looking like he's playing pretty conservatively after being hurdled early in the game, but there he forces the ball out. He made him pay for the hurdle. Don't try and humiliate Tracy Battle. You will pay for it. And there it is. That's the cost of it. A turnover, a forced fumble, and recovered by the defense. And now Darius Guice running strong with a truck there. 1st and 10, a quick pass on a slant to Mike Evans. Mike Evans in a foot race getting over the 50-yard line before being brought down. And now a chance to run the ball again. A nice cutback from Darius Guice, picking up a clean 10 yards. Now 2nd and 18 from the 43-yard line. Deshaun Watson with time finds Miller on the sideline. An acrobatic, well, not an acrobatic catch, a pirouette. That's the word I was looking for. 1st and 10 from the 21, going back to Scott Miller again. Another first down. And now the offense is knocking on the door of the end zone. A handoff, a delayed handoff to Darius Guice, stopped just short at the 1-yard line. 40 seconds left in the half. Deshaun Watson looking for Scott Miller, who's not able to hold on to the ball. Not a touchdown, settling for a field goal. So to start the second half, 2nd and 8, it's a big completion to Golden Tate. A nicely threaded pass from Patton, and they're down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. Now time in the pocket, but nobody open. Struggling to find anyone, looking for a receiver, but instead finding Devin White. He didn't want to let Levante David get all the credit, who's been getting a whole bunch of sacks recently. It's a race, I think, for Defensive Player of the Year, in my opinion, between Devin White and Levante David as they go for a screen here. Vita Vea not able to get to the running back. A couple of missed tackles. Tracy Battle finally bringing him down with a big hit, but he got a bunch of yards, and coming downhill there is Devin White. So a 3rd and 12 from the 42, a big test for Patton, but he finds Evan Engram threading the ball again. This quarterback is really good. 1st and 10, handing the ball off, and it's a huge hit from Levante David, who picks up the ball himself, and now he's in a foot race. Sterling Shepard's right behind him, but Levante David isn't too slow himself. Everyone's running to try and catch him. They're not going to. Levante David, he forced the fumble. He recovered the fumble. He scored the touchdown. A massive hit from him. That ball just flew into the air, and there is the touchdown for the defense. The score 20-3. 5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Cooper Kupp with a reception over the middle there. Devin White had a chance to hit him, but missed him. 1st and 10. Levante David missing out on an interception there. Patton again putting the ball only where his receivers can catch it. handing the ball off now, and it's a first down and a few more as well, down to the 28-yard line. 3rd and 4, Patton looking to throw, finding his receiver Shepard, who for some reason came inside, still made the most of it, but had a touchdown if he would have gone outside. 1st and goal from the 5, it's a completion to Golden Tate, who storms into the end zone with that little burst of speed and gets the touchdown. And that makes this game 20-10, a 10-point game, plenty of time left to play, a whole quarter left to play. Now it's 1st and 10, 20 seconds left in the 3rd quarter as Walter Nelson gets a first down. Now we're in the 4th and final quarter, and on 2nd and 10, Godwin makes the catch, is tackled by his face mask. It gives us a huge boost. Now at the 6-yard line, throwing one up for Mike Evans, who comes down with that one. We don't give him enough of those chances really, but Mike Evans showing that he is one of the best receivers one-on-one going up against any corner, coming down with that for the touchdown. It was reviewed, it was successful, 27-10 the score, and now it's looking a little less likely for the Giants, but Patton continues to make good throws in tight windows. 3rd and 10, finding his receiver again, Cooper Kupp this time. 2nd and 6, handing the ball off, and it's a touchdown for the Giants on the ground. Something we would have liked to have stopped, but it's not at the end of the world, as a nice completion there from Deshaun Watson, finding the wide open Chris Godwin. 3rd and 7, looking for a first down, but instead getting sacked. And it's a chance, you could say, for the Giants, but I very much doubt it, as Levante David almost gets the safety. 2nd and 11, looking for the safety, not getting it. It's a completion to Evan Engram, giving him a little bit of breathing room. 3rd and 4 now from the 7-yard line, and Jamel Dean with the interception, a chance for a touchdown. Jamel Dean with the pick 6 to stop any hopes of a comeback in this game, but it was pretty much already over anyway. It was a risky play by Jamel Dean. He doesn't catch that, it's probably a touchdown for Cooper Kupp, but he doesn't get that many chances to play as the 3rd string cornerback, so he has to show off when he gets a chance. Now 3rd and 7 from the 28-yard line. Patton is sacked by Vita Vea. That man is going to get paid in the offseason. The only question is who will pay him. 4th and 16, end of the game here, and Jamel Dean gets his 2nd interception of the game, tackled immediately. It's his 3rd of the season. He has absolutely shown that we should be trying to get him on the field a little bit more often, and we will be making that change and making it permanent, that he will be there when we go into those nickel looks. And it's a huge shame that that's the last time we'll be playing in the Meadowlands this season, because both games ended with interceptions for the defense to just close out that game. Of course, the offense ran out the clock, but that's the end of both of those games, with strong shows by the defense continuing. I think it's been a continuous streak of interceptions on defense. We haven't had a streak like this ever before, and even if it's not a continuous streak, it's at least 2, and that's still impressive anyway, considering we've got a whole bunch of turnovers from forced fumbles anyway. This defense is very dangerous when it comes to taking the ball away. A little bit more flexible than before, allows a few more yards, but that's going to happen considering opposing offenses get more chances this season, because our offense is so incredibly good this season. That's what happens when you sign the reigning MVP of the league. He comes and he plays at MVP level again. Now there's whispers that Deshaun Watson is slated to be a back-to-back MVP, and he's got 4 weeks left to cement his spot there. He's been playing incredibly this season, and a few more interceptions than we'd like to throw, but they've never been a problem. It's the first time we've really ever had that, where yes, our quarterback's thrown 1 or 2 interceptions, but they're close to irrelevant. We have lost 2 games this season, but apart from that, we've been close to perfect, even for little mistakes in the games. And it's thanks to just every phase of this team being so great. The running game's great, the passing game is great, the defense is great. We're good at stopping the run, we're good against the pass. We're just good at pretty much everything we do right now. We go into the next week against the New England Patriots. That'll be interesting to see. Means absolutely nothing in this universe because, well, Tom Brady never came here, but it is the Buccaneers against the Patriots, then it's against the Redskins, Panthers, and Eagles to close out the season. Of course, we'll be in the playoffs this year. There's no doubt about that. Bruce Arians has successfully turned this franchise around.